Yuki Tsunoda, driver of the Racing Bulls, reformulated his management team after not getting a promotion to Red Bull in favor of Liam Lawson for the 2025 Formula One season. Tsunoda broke with his former managers, Mario Miyakawa and Luis Alvarez, and is now being tapped by Diego Menchaca, a former Mexican pilot, in an effort to revive his career. The decision puts Tsunoda in a delicate position as his future in F1 remains uncertain after 2025. Yuki Tsunoda emerged as a promise of Japanese motorsport from the Young Drivers program at Honda. His rapid rise in the base categories, culminating in Formula 2 in 2020, impressed the F1 world and secured his place at AlphaTauri, now Racing Bulls, in 2021. Despite showing raw speed, Tsunoda struggled with consistency in the first few seasons, but gradually grew and consolidated itself as the most consistent driver of the Racing Bulls in 2024. Red Bull is known for its strict driver development policy and promotes talents such as Max Verstappen and Sebastian Vettel. However, Tsunoda was never seriously considered for a place on the main team and even surpassed his teammates. Choosing Liam Lawson instead of Tsunoda for 2025 revealed Red Bull's lack of confidence in the Japanese. The decision to break with Mario Miyakawa and Luis Alvarez was not just a symbolic act. Paddock sources indicate that the relationship between Tsunoda and its agents has deteriorated due to a lack of influence to secure a promotion to Red Bull. Diego Menchaca was chosen not only because of his track record in motorsport, but also because of his aggressive approach to building direct relationships with Helmut Marko, the main player in Red Bull's decision-making. Menchaca has already shown dedication by immediately seeking a close relationship with Marko, which can be a decisive factor in keeping Tsunoda on Red Bull's radar. However, performance on the track remains the greatest influence factor. Lawson's promotion has generated mixed responses, with some analysts wondering if Red Bull repeats past mistakes by ignoring experienced riders. Lauren Makeys, head of the Racing Bulls, defended Tsunoda and emphasized his technical evolution and maturity in 2024. Journalists such as Will Buxton and former pilots such as Martin Brundle point out that Tsunoda may have been a victim of Red Bull's internal politics instead of a purely performance-based assessment. Possible scenarios of the future of Tsunoda. Racing Bulls renewal. If you have an exceptional season in 2025, leave Red Bull, possible destination in Haas or Williams depending on the dance of the seats for 2026. Return to Japan, follow the path of Kamui Kobayashi in Super GT or Super Formula. What Tsunoda should do: beat Isaac Hadjar and the Racing Bulls, get consistent points. Improve your image of the job with a more active relationship with media and sponsors. The resignation of the entrepreneurs and the adoption of Diego Menchaca are a final card for Yuki Tsunoda to remain in Formula One after 2025. Despite evolution, Red Bull's lack of confidence raises doubts about the future. The 2025 season will be critical to whether Tsunoda consolidates its position in F1 or becomes another talent lost through Red Bull's brutal policy. Tsunoda's story is an immersive story of perseverance, rejection, and hope, reflecting the human side of a sport often determined by numbers and results.
The 2025 season of Formula One promises to be marked by new dynamics and relationships within the grid. Among the news, the partnership between Nico Hulkenberg and Gabriel Bortoleto at Sauber has been gaining prominence not only for performance on the tracks, but also for the connection that is forming between the two drivers. Despite the difference in age and experience, the veteran German has been surprised by the posture of the young Brazilian, who debuts in the main category of world motor racing. During the pre-season, held in Bahrain, Hulkenberg revealed to the motorsport.com portal details about the coexistence with Bortoleto. The German highlighted the intelligence and speed with which the Brazilian is absorbing information. "I think Gabby is adapting well. He is a very smart guy, listens a lot and learns fast. He wants to know everything, asks me a lot of questions, which is great for his development," said the German. The relationship between the two goes beyond track sessions. Hulkenberg said that Bortoleto was very helpful in a delicate moment during the tests. The German suffered an eye irritation that prevented him from attending the post-session press conference. Upon learning of the incident, the Brazilian did not hesitate to offer help, showing a caring side outside the cockpit. He came into my room and said, "If you need anything, I have a huge medical kit with me." It was a very nice gesture on his part, the German said. The partnership between an experienced driver and a rookie may be a decisive factor in Sauber's success this season. Hulkenberg, with his extensive background in Formula One, has a lot to offer in terms of technical knowledge and racing strategy. On the other hand, Bortoleto brings the energy of youth and a tireless desire to learn. This mutual exchange can raise the level of both in the championship. Despite the 17-year difference between the two, the harmony seems to be consolidating rapidly. The interaction between drivers is not limited to professional activities, creating a harmonious environment in the team. This good relationship can be an important asset for Sauber in a season that promises to be highly competitive. Now the expectation is to see how this partnership will translate into results on the tracks, with the debut of the pair scheduled for the GP of Australia on March 16th. Can the mix of experience and youth lead to good results for Sauber this year? Leave your opinion in the comments and do not forget to subscribe to the channel to follow all the news of Formula One.